Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the BunghettiCast. Real quick, before we start the show, I'd like to thank our Patreon supporters. Swan Dizzle, he joined the Patreon. He didn't have to, but there he is. If you want your name at the end of my YouTube videos, head over to Patreon. Consider supporting it. You get behind the scenes, extra footage, stuff like that. But you don't miss out on the main content. It's $5 a month if you want to check it out. Anyways, welcome back. We finally have our first episode recording with the OG crew. Almost. We're joined by Sam, BreakNeckSam.
Yeah. So I think you should remind them with the really bad drawing of me, but then put the picture that I like of myself up for the episode, please. That is my one and only request.
I think I can do that.
Yeah.
What drawing?
The drawing that you would put in all of the podcasts like a year ago.
Oh,
my face and Hunter's
yeah, you
face.
drew. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, put that up for like a second, but I don't like that picture, so don't
It's
don't
up.
use it.
It's gone now.
So
whatever.
Good. So it's new me.
Yeah, I don't think we're ever gonna use that drawing again, to be honest.
Yeah, new year, new me. Even though the year is over, very quick, very soon, it's gonna be over, and a lot's happened.
I was gonna say it's kind of crazy. It's been a year since we've recorded one of these together. Like you said, a lot's happened. You moved. Hunter passed away.
He died.
And you got a new computer too, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's actually what I mainly wanted to talk about. RIP Hunter, whatever. I got a 4090 GPU, guys. It is outstanding. It's overkill. No one should ever need it, except maybe for Ark Ascended, whatever the fuck that game's called.
Oh yeah, Ark not 2.
Yeah, the fake 2, whatever, the reskin. Skins look good, but regardless, anyway, my PC, brilliant, beautiful. 64 gigabytes of RAM. Don't need it. You really don't. You don't actually need that much RAM. Believe it or not, you don't need that much GPU.
Unless you're like 3D modeling and like rendering fucking movies and shit.
Definitely not doing that.
But
you also don't need Ryzen 9 79,000K, whatever the fuck any of that means. I just got the highest number. I got the CPU with the highest numbers, and that's also kind of overkill. But it just fits what I was building.
Sam didn't want to upgrade for 10 years.
I'm severely in debt.
I was gonna say. He's
It's
also
not
going
actually
to be paying
that
it
bad.
back for a little bit.
It's kind of bad, but it's not horrendous. It's just I got a couple credit cards that I got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So let's get Eddie famous and rich so he can deal with that for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so we can split
let's get the
podcast revenue.
So you can pay off my credit card and only that.
Oh,
what if that was my only request?
Podcast?
That was literally all I wanted. Just pay my credit card off.
And then that's it. Don't pay you for any other videos you appear in.
Yeah, I guess that'd be pretty chill on your part.
It might be not.
Just kidding,
it might not be too bad.
We're just kidding.
I don't
joke.
make any money right now. Actually, that's not true. Swan Dizzle.
Why don't you tell him how much you have in your bank account right now? Oh, you probably got paid though.
Not yet. My checking account.
Your checking account.
$18.
Pretty cool.
Now my savings, that's a different story, but we don't touch the savings.
That's good. I touched mine. 4090, baby.
Yeah, how much was that?
That alone was $1,700.
It's your second biggest tech purchase.
Yeah.
Your first biggest piece, like full complete thing. Well, because you bought the Wacom tablet.
Oh wow.
That was like $2,000.
Yeah, that was. I remember actually. It was 1,600.
What? Damn.
That was 1,600.
So
I didn't
he's
even.
flexing
I
his-
forgot about that piece of shit. It's literally just right there, not being used. I could use that as a second monitor, but I don't know. I'm kind of over it.
Yeah, when was the
It's
last
just
time you used the stylus on that bad boy?
It doesn't work well anymore.
Oh.
All the buttons are like not right. Like they don't do what they normally did.
No undo button on the corner.
That's the main button we pressed, and it just is doing something else now. I don't know why, but it's not doing the undo.
That's
So
good. I'm still
that was a
using
couple years ago though.
I'm still using the shitty tablet you gave me. Did you know that you gave that to me? Do you remember?
Yeah.
It was like $100.
Yeah.
Cause
I think
so
it was,
back in the day. Go on.
Go for it.
Okay. Back in the day, so Sam bought that tablet, and then like a year later he moved. He didn't want to transport
the expensive one. The expensive one.
The expensive one. He didn't want to, and we were like right out of high school, so that was a big deal. I mean, it's a big deal now still, but
I had it for a good year and a half though. Like before I moved.
Yeah.
The first time
He moved,
so, like
and
out
then
of high school.
He didn't want
I had
to
that.
fuck around with moving it because he was going pretty far. So he let me take it for a while.
I didn't have space. I didn't know what to expect with my moving.
It was your
right?
first
so
move.
I knew I was gonna have like a room to myself, and I didn't know how much space.
That's true.
I didn't want to clutter, so I just let Eddie hang on to it because I figured I would be back eventually to see to live with my family, be around my family again, and it happened. I was right. That did indeed happen. And then you know what I did? I gave my mom false hope by moving back, and then I moved 500 miles again. I moved away. Fuck you, mom.
But he has the tablet now. While he was gone. Wow, that is true. You did get her.
She's 67. I'm not there anymore.
Oh.
And I fucking got her, dude.
Okay.
Sorry. Anyway, I was kidding. That's a joke. But
when he moved the first time, he bought a shittier tablet and never used it. So then when he came back and collected his good one, he gave it to me. And that's the one I use today. It's okay. Doesn't really line up perfectly, but I think I might, sometime if I get another drawing thing, I might either get one of those ones where it's just like a pad and you look at the screen, or I might do what you're thinking.
I don't fucking trust those screenless ones. They freak me out. I've watched people draw on them. I don't like it. I don't like how you have to like line the cursor. You have to like watch the cursor where it is, and I don't know. It's weird. I'd rather just have a screen. And yes, my thing that I'm thinking of doing is an iPad, like one of the very modern iPads that are super expensive.
Get a pencil, Procreate. They make
really
screen
fucking
protectors
good
that feel like paper. Did you know that?
Yeah, and they have Melanie, my girlfriend, Melty X Mel. She has
Twitch.tv.
Yeah. Don't go there and say that though. She has that same that what you just described, the paper screen protector. She has it. I've experienced it. And that Apple Pencil. So the whole bundle is definitely expensive as fuck, but I still don't think I would spend as much as that fucking drawing tablet that I bought years ago.
Yeah. My only problem with the ones with the screens is that the screens have like a thickness, and sometimes depending on the angle that I'm looking, it doesn't line up exactly like the pen and the cursor. So I feel like doing the ones
on the $100 weird one,
just in general.
What are you talking about?
But mostly on the weird one, I guess.
Happens less on the big one, I felt, but every once in a while it would. You fucking use it a lot too. You've used it through its life. You know this. Like every blue moon while you were doing something, the cursor would just be 3 inches away.
Yeah.
You remember it would just do that, and then we'd have to like recalibrate it, and we'd have to do the dot thing, do the dots like boop boop, like each side of the screen.
There were a couple Windows updates that just completely broke it.
Oh yeah, you know what? That might actually be why the buttons are all fucked. And I also, isn't there drivers to calibrate buttons or like assign the buttons? I don't think I have that.
Yes, I have a program for the other one.
Yeah, big rip. I could probably fix the whole thing. Actually, I might do that. Maybe I'll fuck around with it. I don't know, but yeah. Anyways, been a long time.
There's a Windows update, and we would draw like a straight line, and it would just like twist all over the place for no reason.
Yeah,
it was pretty fun.
Yeah, what's up?
It's been a year. It's good to be back, kind of tentatively. It's hard to find people to record with.
Yeah,
without a set schedule, and since Hunter's passing,
yeah,
it's a little tough.
He's dead in Minecraft. Wink, wink. I don't have much going on in my head right now because I just got done not talking all day and just having my headphones in. So
we could talk about the ab challenge.
The
weigh-ins was today.
Yeah, the 6-pack challenge. The challenge that has started and no one can join now.
Losers. Loser. Yeah. You're a loser.
Yeah. Speaking of losers, one of our participants hasn't been cooperating at all. And he is supposedly more involved than Eddie here. And he hasn't weighed in once. No, that's wrong. He weighed in the very first time, I think.
Yeah, I think it was like the pre-weigh-in. It wasn't even like the official. Or maybe it was. I don't know.
There's only 4 people total in this whole challenge, and
not really.
And me and the person who have I talked about him? Is it fine? Donovan. Scorpion X12. You don't know him, but I do. Me and him made this challenge. We decided it's time to stop with I'm going to do a diet for a week and then give up. I'm going to go to the gym 3 times and then give up because it's hard.
Or I'm going to wait for it to be warm out and then I'll run all the time because it's warm, and then you never do.
Yep. Same. It's a never ending cycle. I've done it 700 times. And it's always ended with failure. I've accomplished it for decent durations, but it just always comes back. Like I'm trying to not necessarily lose weight. Obviously that's one of the things that just happens. Yeah, it happens with this challenge. But my biggest thing that I want to change is I want to change my lifestyle and the way I eat, the way the way I stay fit. I don't know, because running twice a year just isn't really doing it.
Mm-hmm. Especially
if you were like wondering, it's not going to help.
You're fucking nuts, and you won't run for a year, and then you'll just go run 8 miles in 2 hours, and then you won't do it again the next day because it sucked.
Yeah, it's like, well, that's my problem. And Melanie, my girlfriend,
wow.
She says the same thing. She says I'm too all or nothing. And I didn't want to believe it. I always thought like, yeah, maybe there's like some aspect of that is true, but it's kind of, at this point, I've kind of just agreed like, yeah, it's pretty bad. It's not good. Like it's to an unhealthy degree. And it goes as far as like my plate. Like I got it, all of it. Unless I am gagging at the food I'm eating, I eat everything on my plate, everything. And that's like, That's like maybe not too, maybe it's not even noteworthy, but it's something I've noticed throughout the years, and it goes to other things like
He eats fast,
like
too.
yeah, fast too. Not I don't enjoy what I eat. Also I exercise too hard. Like, oh, I want to be the very best right now, right this moment. I want to, and unfortunately that goes into like looking good too, like losing weight, looking good. I want it now. You have that mentality. Like, I need this now. I need to run the 8 miles now. So I'll be at 8 in like a month and a half, 8 miles running.
Doesn't really work like that.
I give up. That like that. It's just that's how it goes. So what you want to do is grab a friend or two, grab a buddy, put some fucking money on the table and say, listen, we're going to do a challenge for 2 years. And, if we get to that goal that we want to get to before the 2 years is up, we can both agree to end it early. That's probably not going to happen, but we're going to go for as long as we can and just try. Like, the overall goal is to get abs, but like, that isn't really the thought every day for us. We're basically just marking our progress each month, motivating each other to just keep going to the gym, keep, not overdoing it.
It is really nice knowing that other people are struggling and doing it at the same time.
That's such a motivation. Help. Like, that's such a motivational like aspect of this whole thing. It's just seeing someone else go through it with you. Like, you're seeing like the pictures.
You lost 5 pounds this month? Fuck you. I'm gonna lose 6.
Yeah, and that's there's competitive. There's a competitive thing too, obviously, with the money, and like what Eddie just described there has been the last 3 months.
Stairmaster.
Yeah, that's been a big problem actually with me. Going back to the all or nothing thing, I got to a point. Me and my friend Donovan, got to a point where we fucking literally look like we jump in a pool by the end of our workout, because we are just on the Stairmaster for 45 minutes straight on the highest level we can get to.
They're trying to get the highest amount of flights of steps.
Yeah, the highest floors climbed. So after like I don't know, like 8 steps, once you take probably less than, no, it's about 6 to 8 steps on the Stairmaster, you go up 1 floor. Counts as a floor of steps. And then you just keep going, and we just go up levels on the Stairmaster to try and get the highest floor. And we kept getting records, and we got out of control, and I hurt my knee.
It was past,
and I haven't been the same since. Go ahead.
It was past 200 flights, right?
Yeah, 205 is my record in exactly 40 minutes.
I wonder why his knee got hurt.
What?
I said, I wonder why his knee got hurt.
Yeah, it's not good. I don't recommend trying to beat that record. Not because I don't think you can do it.
I'll beat it.
But for some reason, knees don't like that. The knee does not like that much stress on it. Too many stairs is bad, says my knee. I don't know how long my knee is going to keep this up, but it is stressful because I'm 3 months in, and if I didn't hurt my knee and I was able to do as much cardio as I wanted to this month, I would probably be down like another 12 pounds instead of 5.
Fuck.
I was at a bad pace. So, I mean, something was bound to get hurt, I guess.
That's crazy.
But I'm still trying to go to the gym every other day. I try to go multiple days in a row if I can, but I'm trying to let my knee heal at the same time of going to the gym. It's not
do the row machine for your cardio instead.
I don't like the sound of that.
All right.
I don't know what the row machine is.
It's like a bar on a cable, and you just like keep rowing it back and forth.
Are you sitting? Are you pulling yourself
Yes.
back?
Yeah,
You're like
it's not like
pushing
the
yourself
it's not
with your
like
legs
the
or something?
it's not like the weight machine
Uh,
that you do the rowing. It's more of a cardio row machine. But yeah. I'm participating but not part of the challenge.
yeah, remember when he said he had $18 in his account? Yeah, so he doesn't want to fork over the amount of money.
That's just right now. I just got back from Disney.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding, but kind of ties back to the $18.
It does.
Pretty cool.
So the money is a one hell of a motivator also, but I can't justify putting that much down
When
at
he
my
knows he's going to lose, so he didn't do it. But anyway,
current
go
position,
ahead.
saving up for some big stuff, but
No, that's fine. I'm not.
But I mean, I'm
I
there
have
too.
no plans in the foreseeable future. Like I do, but I don't. Like I have a couple years probably before I am gonna get, what you're trying to get. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't even know what my largest loss in a month was. It was probably like 6 pounds. So the fact that you would have probably lost 12 is crazy.
I was also kind of plateauing too, so I'm not sure. I'm just feeling fucking
I did for
crazy right now. I
but-
plateaued last month. What was last month? Not like October, but like September. Yeah, September.
October wasn't good for me.
Yeah, I forgot my months. September was like kind of bad. I think I lost.
September
probably
was pretty.
It was great.
It was actually not bad. I feel like September we both like actually had a noticeable difference like visually.
Wait, hold on. Maybe
Donovan didn't do anything September.
Oh, Donovan didn't do good. Listen, guys.
But he
Donovan
went crazy.
He is a different human being now. Like I'm proud of myself and like what I've personally done. Like I'm glad I'm getting down. I'm literally a size medium now. Great. I feel good about that. It's a little snug near the bottom, but that's because unfortunately my entire life I've been wide. I'm very thin right now. Like from a side profile, I'm very thin, but like I still got the fucking sides on me. They're tough. They're the toughest challenge of this whole thing is getting those fucking muffin tops off me. I've just never lost them before.
I don't know if, I'm going to probably always have a muffin top unless I'm like shredded.
Well, no, dude, even shredded people have like you'll see them a little bit.
Your pelvic
unless you
bones
literally
on
have
the
zero
sides.
fucking body fat. But
yeah,
that's like the first place it goes. Let's be real. Like, I don't know. It's tough to lose them, but I'm just trying to shrink mine enough, just a little bit more, but it's tough. Like that's the toughest place I feel to lose weight, at least in my experience. But regardless, Donovan though, he's just completely changed, like the way he looks. Like he was 148 when we started this, or he was 248. That sounds a little worse now.
Yeah, 148.
248, and now he is. What is he now? 215. I think he said. That's what it said today.
I'd have to check.
Fuck. Hold on, I'm looking right now.
212.
He's 212. He's almost in the 210s, bro. He's in the next 2 months. I bet he's gonna probably he's probably gonna be under 200 or at 200. Probably under though, the way he's been going. Like it's crazy the difference we've been getting. Eddie looked like a fucking muffin, and now he fucking lost. Can you lose like 25 pounds too? No, you lost.
No, it was like 15 almost.
15, total. Almost 20. Like you're getting there too. You had less to lose though, but But
Yeah,
no, all like
all of our like
just
before and after photos are pretty nice. It's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, no, it's good. Like it's let's be real. We got to give it to Donovan though. Like this latest one, if you look at his first weigh in, like full shot, full stomach shot, and then look at the
He lost
full
a lot
body
of that
shot he
tongue.
put today,
I
it's
wonder,
wild.
should we put some of these photos in or not?
No, go for it. Fuck it.
Okay,
He doesn't care.
I'll
He
ask
doesn't
him.
care.
Do you care?
He doesn't care. I don't care.
Okay,
It's all good.
we'll do it.
Like as we're saying, like me, then
Yeah.
you, then him. Just fucking.
I'll put them up for those
yeah.
on Spotify. The YouTube has
Fuck
some
you.
photos, but
No, I'm kidding. But yeah,
it's crazy.
we've been
I
doing
mean,
good. That's
in
the
his-
biggest change since last year is that challenge. It's been really helping my mental health and my physical health.
yeah. Well, physical health is a big part of mental health.
Yeah,
Honestly. In Donovan's defense, though, he did gain a lot of weight really quickly. Due to some eating habits that came up. So
yeah.
it's really
He
nice
started
to see
working
him
at a
lose it
place
back.
that in the food industry, sometimes they give you free food for working there. And that's the case with our boy Donovan. And he got a little husky in the 3 months that he worked there, like at the start of his job, because he couldn't. I feel like I'd be the same way though. I don't blame him at all. If I was just offered free food, like, fuck yeah, dude, I'll go to town on that shit till I'm sick of it. That's what he did, and it's fine. He lost it all, so fuck it. He lost it all.
It's good
Feels
though.
good. He still works there too, and he cuts back. He doesn't eat as much. He's trying to stick to his diet. He's doing good. I hope you're listening to this because this is the only time I'm ever gonna talk good about you. You piece of shit. I'm gonna win the challenge. Fuck you. All right. What else has been new?
Do you think the third participant is gonna not give you guys money?
I don't know. I don't know. And to be real, I'm not okay. I started that sentence wrong. Me and Donovan aren't expecting money from him. We've talked about it privately, me and him.
Gotcha.
And we aren't. I literally told in a way, I put him aside, even though we don't live near each other. Like I in the Discord when it was just me and him, I was like, listen, man, if worse comes to worse, like just from everything, you're going to get the 500 from me if you win. Like I was reassuring him. Like I know that,
Of course.
but I know that he is a wild card. So just if anything, happens and he just kind of goes radio silent when there's a winner and it isn't him.
Yeah.
Then
unless he's been
just
secretly
know that
grinding, but
it'd be a part of the process. It's fun. Like I love weigh-in. Like it gets me excited every month when weigh-in comes up and we get to like see our progress. Like it's cool.
I mean, my end goal is it's only another like 15 pounds, to be honest.
Yeah.
I might go a little bit less, or I might shift gears and go more into like weights and stuff. But
you trying to get 150?
145.
145. I don't know what I'm trying to get at. I think
this is for a 5'10" male, by the way. 145 is where I'm at right now is a very healthy weight. 145 might be cutting it a little close. But
yeah, I feel like I feel like I'd be like perfect at 140, like maybe like 150.
Freshman year of college, I was 135 when I was riding my bike to school every day up the fucking hill with a backpack full of books and shit. Yeah, I haven't really been exercising that much though. I've mostly just been focusing on the diet.
Yeah, the diet is very important. I had to focus on mine for the majority of the month, like the month of October, and I still managed to lose weight, so that's cool.
Yeah, and honestly,
It is possible, boys.
I only focus on the diet on weekdays. Weekends, I don't really care that much, and I'm still. So honestly, if you don't think you can
Same.
exercise, count calories.
Yeah. I look, the fasting, you count calories, fully cool. Like that's fully, I'm in
Fully
support
cool.
of that. That's awesome. That's a way to do it. Like legit. Like, yeah, I think that's good. I'm doing it a different way so that I don't have to count calories. I'm just fasting. I do the fast. I have an eating window, and during the week, I stay in that window 5 days a week. Like pretty well. Like I've done pretty well these last couple months. And it does, in my experience so far, it is indeed helping me lose this weight like quickly, and it's nice. Like I'm getting to my goal
I
weight.
do try to walk more. Like
Yeah.
I'll take breaks at work and walk, or like I'll walk around the house, try to get steps. Like
I haven't really been focusing
the
on
minimum 10K is like your recommended daily steps.
Yeah. No, I've heard that. Yeah, I don't know. Fasting has just worked so well because the best part is if you go your day, as long as you like the whole day, not the entire day. It's not actually that bad, but like if you go for the majority of the day without putting a calorie in your fucking body, you're fucking hitting that water hard all day, staying hydrated. I think it's such a good way to lose it. Like,
I would like to preface this.
I like being used to the feeling of not, I like the feeling of being hungry, not starving. You're not starving, but being able to go through your day and just thinking to yourself, I could eat. My stomach isn't full 80% of the day. And it feels good. To me, it feels good to have that, to just have that feeling. You feel better when you're not.
Yeah. I'm going to cut in. This is in a completely healthy way though for him. Like it's not out of free will or it is his free will to do it. That kind of diet doesn't work for everybody. And if you have issues,
well, you could say that about most diets. Let's be real.
With eating like that and have an unhealthy relationship with food, it might be a little bit different. We're not recommending that you do the fasting like that. If you have a relationship with food, but
right,
knowing that you could eat. And like having control over yourself like that's a big part of your diet.
If you feel like you're losing control, the diet's not for you. But obviously, yeah, I don't know. I guess it is fucking a touchy subject. My bad.
It can be.
Like, but I feel like that's just you could do that
different.
About so much.
It's different like, because you're getting all of your calories in that window that you eat.
Yeah, and the window doesn't have to be as extreme as me. I'm a psycho.
Usually intermittent fasting is between 2 p.m. and 8 p.m.
Yeah, and hey, guys, do it. You'll probably see a difference you'll probably feel better doing that shit. They say like breakfast, most important meal of the day. Fuck that shit.
It definitely
if you have like, wait, what?
I said it definitely is, but
depends.
You can have some gastrointestinal problems but you don't, so it's okay. I'm just trying to cover our bases here.
You really are. Everything I say, you're just like, well, majority though.
I'm just trying to educate people before they get the wrong idea. Like,
you can educate. You don't have to listen. You don't have to educate everybody. Like, just like, hey, this works for me.
Do your research.
Check this out. Yes, that's what I'm going to say. Do your research before you do these exercises. I looked into this shit already. Eddie's just a walking textbook, so he's just shooting it back at me what I've read. That's why I'm like getting flustered, I think. But I think that you could look into it and decide for yourself if you think this is a good idea for you. If you think that you know that you have struggles with food and this is risky, don't even fucking consider this. Fuck you.
Long term versus short term too. Like consider that, because you could do it short term and lose a bunch of weight and then keep those calories but not fast. I mean, you could do that. Or you could do it long term. It just depends on your body and how you're feeling. Just know your body, I guess, and do your research.
Do research. If it's not for you, it's not for you.
I just count calories.
It can work sometimes. Or some people. See, how do you even talk about it? I don't know. I don't get it. Whatever. It works for me. Maybe it can work for you. Fuck off. Next. What else
topic.
Are we doing? Yeah, seriously. I don't even know how to do this anymore.
We talked about that for so long. Lies of P. What do you think?
Fucking awesome game, but it's not for everybody. Some people have epileptic seizures, so to make sure not to. I'm sorry.
Lies of P is a very divisive game. I've heard.
Yeah.
To be honest.
What?
I don't know. A lot of it's like stupid shit, like how the guy that you get boss weapons from will just leave, and like people are frustrated because they're like, I just want to do the boss. I just want to do it. I just want to go there and do it. But he'll leave. Get the weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
I had a complaint because they had to put they had to put a poison swamp area. Like,
yeah,
that's kind of silly.
Wait, hold on. Why? What's going on?
Because every Souls game has a poison swamp and it's fucking annoying. And they put one in Lies of P. They didn't have to do that, and they did it anyways.
I guess, yeah. No, I don't know. It's almost like a staple at this point.
Yeah.
They do it with the fucking bonfires. Do something else. Oh, a stargazer? It's a fucking bonfire.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck out of here.
Ergo. Just call them Souls, bro.
I mean, sure, yeah, it's Souls-like, I guess.
I haven't played much Sekiro, so I can't really compare it that much.
Never played it.
But it makes me want to play Sekiro.
It made me want to play it like 10% more, but I probably still won't.
I like the theming of Lies of P. I really like the theming. And all the areas you go to.
It's this Souls like top tier. I love the rant, like just this. It's such an interesting like direction to go with a Souls-like game. But the best part is that it's actually good. It's a real game. Fun. It feels like a AAA title.
I do feel that as you play through the game more, the in-between areas between bosses become more of a straight line and a little bit less interesting with their design. But
like what?
Sorry, my alarm went off to post a TikTok.
Oh my god. When though? Like, is it the forest? Because I thought that's when they finally got it going again. Like the first like 3 chapters, it feels like the same area.
I like the Sen's Fortress ass like church place you went to.
Yeah, I like it. I like most of the places. I really do.
I don't know. Maybe they're just too short for me. In between the bosses. Short?
Yeah. What's Elden Ring? That's the opposite
problem.
But
I don't know. I like the in between parts. I mean, I like the games for the bosses, but I also like the walking in between and exploring and like picking up shit. And I feel like they're a little short.
I don't think. No, I think they had a very good amount of enemies. Like they had a very good amount of enemies. The way they hit, all very unique.
I was just about to say maybe the enemy diversity is not my favorite. I don't know. I don't Maybe I need to play another game again.
For it barely being advertised to me, like I didn't even realize that this game was coming out until like half a week before it did.
I saw a trailer during.
I didn't even see that. Donovan showed me a trailer.
One of the E3 things or something like that. One of the presentations, and I kind of was like, "Oh, it's another Souls-like, but it's Pinocchio. Wow, that's pretty cool."
That guy's eating shit right. Well, that was you, right? Did you say that?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Me. I thought you were like that. You were imitating the plebs that were like, "Oh wow, bet this is gonna suck." I didn't have a thought about it. I didn't know it was coming out. But when you know what? Actually, when Donovan showed me this half a week, I was like,
Right. Well, because
I literally went like, I don't know.
There's
Fuck
so
that.
many games that came out that are like that, though. Like
I didn't realize
just like Code Vein,
Souls like,
and there's another samurai game that came out around the same time that Sekiro came out, and there was like that robot game.
Oh yeah. I didn't play. I played like the beginning part of that game. What was that called?
I have no idea.
I played that. There was two of them. Another one came out.
And like Neo was probably one of the first ones. I didn't like it as much, maybe just because I thought it was hard.
I've never played it, but I've recently heard about that existing, and people put it in a high regard. Like they think that shit's good. I don't know anything about it.
Maybe I need to play more of it. I didn't play much.
Is it on Steam?
Probably. It's on Game Pass.
I'm a little interested.
It might be a PlayStation. I don't know. But Lies of P is pretty good. Makes me kind of want to play. If you play Sekiro, Sam, you might understand what I'm feeling. I just feel like the level design in Sekiro is just a little bit more interesting. Not in terms of like how it looks, but like just how everything's laid out.
Okay, hold on. Do you kind of feel like your opinion about the more interesting thing? I felt that way, the way you're feeling more with Bloodborne. I felt that way more. I didn't get super far in Bloodborne, but for what I did play of it, I think I played probably like 1/4 of the game. Does that sound right?
We got to the boss where it's in the church and it's like a dog and they heal themselves and you need an item, and we didn't want to grind for it and we stopped playing. That's where you got.
Grinding so early for an item that I actually like. I needed it to fight this boss that kept clobbering me anyways. I don't know. I just wasn't expecting that. I don't know what happened, but we just got real turned off by it and we just stopped playing the game. Please don't come at us.
Pretty sure it's an optional boss too.
That'd be even fucking more embarrassing for me, but for us. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of felt that with like the map. The map it looks cool, but I felt like it lasted for so long. Like the whole, I don't know. But I didn't play the whole game, so don't fucking take my fucking word on that. I don't know what I'm talking about. But Lies of P, it was like that for like three full chapters. It felt the same. It barely changed the setting. But when they got to the woods, I kind of was enjoying it. I got back into it. I was like, oh, this is cool. Like new area, whatever. And then it got to the poison and I don't know. And then the way the enemies changed throughout, it's kind of, it's almost like cliche the way they were, like the problem that the puppets had.
Back and forth.
It was like, oh, the puppets have a disease. Oh, here's another hive. Here's the hive.
Yeah, well, it went puppets to zombies to puppets to zombies.
Yeah, and like the ergo is like power, and then at the end they tried to use it.
Turned into a fucking anime villain with a giant machine.
Yeah, it was like, it literally just turned into an anime with the Argo, like the Argo's chakra at the end of the game. Like they're trying to use it as chakra and be gods. And it was cool. Like it wasn't super, super deep, but it was like, I don't know. It was like a breath. I thought that whole game was a breath of fresh air with a Souls-like game.
I like it, and I like how you never know if what you're doing is the right thing, or like what you
True.
say, or if you hire those two people to help you out, or
you never truly
anything
know
like
what the fuck
Like,
is in store for you on
you
your
fought-
decision making.
you fought both of those people at the end, and they were like chill with me. I got their masks for free.
Yeah.
I didn't fight them.
No, I know what you're talking about too. Yeah, the yeah.
The black
I don't
cat
want
people.
to. I wouldn't want to spoil. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to spoil. But yeah, spoiler alert.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I do really like the setting though, and it's a pretty nice looking game. And when I first played Sekiro, I didn't really get it because it felt a little spammy to me. But I feel like after actually sitting down and playing through one of those games the whole way, I feel like I get it a little bit more, because Sekiro plays very similar.
Yeah, I know. I keep hearing that mainly by you, and also I kind of know based on what I've seen of the game. Never played it.
The only
never
thing is
it,
Lies of P definitely fucking took so much from it.
So much.
much. No shield.
Oh, from Sekiro, you mean?
Yeah, from Sekiro.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I believe you for sure.
No shield, so it's like the parry system. There's the unblockable moves. There's the getting people's stamina down so you stagger them for a better attack. In Sekiro, you lose an arm, so you get a robot arm that can have different functions.
Lovely.
Just like in Lies of P. So it's pretty similar. Sekiro, you can jump though, so you can walk across buildings and sneak around and stuff, and assassinate people that way. So that's cool. So yes. maybe I'll give it another go.
Yeah, dude, you get that backstab in Lies of P. It's pretty shitty though. It's fine. Most of the time it works. I get used to it, but
I like how
you can't get everything right.
I do like how in Lies of P you can put weapons together.
Yes, the cool. way the weapons work is good. Yes,
I love
that.
You can swap handles and blades between weapons, and you can make weird things that work for some reason. Or if you don't like how a weapon attacks, you can change the handle, and it'll change the attack, like the swing.
Yeah. There's so many different variations. You can make different blades, do different motions, different lengths. It's awesome. It's so fun to just fuck around with that in the Firelink shrines of the game.
Yeah.
You can just fuck around with it you can waste 30 minutes just fucking with your weapons, and you're just having fun the whole time. It's all I really love the game. It's just a nice, refreshing game to get lost in with a familiar world. And I didn't even think I cared or knew that much about Pinocchio, but just playing the game and just hearing your little cricket friend that comes along with you, and just hearing what his name is. And I'm just wait a minute. Cause Pinocchio wasn't that big of a fucking thing in my life. So it's I didn't think I cared that much, but
right.
When you're actually going in, you're invested, you hear these names, and you're kind of smiling just because of the familiarity with the characters and their role in the game.
Some of the dialogue with Jiminy is a little cringe, but that's okay.
Were you a Pinocchio guy when you were a kid?
No.
Because give me an example of the cringe, because I didn't notice it, I guess.
In the game, sure. I don't know. He'd be like, "Wow, that's a big building." And it's all right, Jiminy, I can see that. You don't have to tell me that.
That's a big building.
He said that when you first see the hotel or something from the side.
I literally pictured that area when you did that. I was thinking about was it then? Because I kind of know.
And also it's kind of cringy when they're oh, this cube item you have, that's actually you wishing upon a star, and they have what is it? They concentrated wishes or something Just trying to find any reason to tie it into the story.
Yeah, like they were. So maybe they were like a little overkill with like wanting like most aspects of the game to like be Pinocchio lore.
Right.
But I mean, I guess they kind of killed it. But I mean, I think overall it was cool. Like it was fine.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. It's not like it ever took me out of it.
I'm sure maybe you might get a little, some chills down your spine when Jiminy's being like, wow, that's a big building.
Yeah.
Holy moly. And then you hear the little cricket noises too. That's pretty fun.
I like that. I like the cricket noises.
Like
he is
while
useful.
He's talking, he's rubbing them legs together.
Yeah, he's useful
Pretty
hanging out a lot of the time. But sometimes he just says some obvious shit.
Yeah, and obviously he's your voice in the game. Most of these games that are these story-based games, like you're not talking. You're just kind of, you have a narrator that says what you're thinking. But it's not a big deal. I didn't need Pinocchio to have a voice actor.
It's a good game. If you have Game Pass, try it out.
Yeah, if you have Game Pass PC, they
free.
have 7-day trials. Try that game out. It is at least worth a try. If you're a Souls boy like us, we've been Souls fans since Dark Souls 1, and these games I love Souls games. I don't know what it is. I would rather be good at Souls games than fucking COD or fighting games. Yeah. That's what I've learned. I'd rather put effort and be good at that.
It's a lot more rewarding.
I'm seeing stars right now.
Okay.
I think I talked too much there.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Guys, don't fast. No.
Honestly.
Yeah. I pass out mid-recording.
I was going to say something. I forget. That's okay. I'm over it.
Yeah. I would give Liza P, kind of end this subject, I would give Liza P an 8 out of 10. And it would be right behind Elden Ring at 9.
Yeah.
And then above maybe Elden Ring, I'm sorry to do this, Dark Souls 1.
Yeah. I mean, should it
be Demon Souls? No, because I'm not 40 years old. Fuck you.
Jesus. Well, we also didn't have PS3s growing up.
Yeah.
So
no, that's true. Also, I was more of an Xbox head, so I got into it late, and Dark Souls 1 is perfect.
I will say though, a lot of the boss's attacks in Lies of P, the combos that just don't end, it's a little annoying. But
it's tough, but it forces you to learn the parrying system. Like it.
Yeah, I guess it does help that way.
I've learned to appreciate, but I still understand because you parry and parry and parry. They hit so much to the point where you're literally just parrying to get his bar white. And there's a white outline on the boss's health bars when you're fighting them. For like you parry them enough times, it turns the health bar white, and then you do a charged attack, and it staggers them and makes them like recover. So you have time to do a critical hit on them. Like you go up to them, and it's like a backstab, but you get the idea if you're a Souls head. But it's like you're basically waiting to do that because they don't stop hitting that much. And then even once you get their health bar white, they don't stop hitting. Like you're still trying. You like, oh boy, when do I do my heavy now? You have the
narrow window of.
Yeah, and it's tough. It's tough in its own way, for sure. But I still think it's a really cool, interesting way.
I remember what it was. I was gonna say we have a challenge or had a challenge. We both beat the game, but we had a challenge to beat it without using the summons that you can have throughout the game to help you out with bosses. And we did it out of sheer spite for Donovan.
Yeah.
Because when he was playing, he said, this game's impossible. You can't beat anything. You need to use the easy mode, the helpers. And Sam said, no. And I was like, well, Sam can do it.
He's not, listen, to be fair, Donovan, he's played the Souls games. He's stuck along for the ride with me and Eddie as we've like played the Souls games throughout the years. He would always hop on the train and like play with us and enjoy it. But he was always like more of a he's better at other games that me and Eddie aren't.
The co-op would help him out a lot when we were
for example, when we play COD with Donovan, when we play Call of Duty, we play Warzone, he's usually above us on the leaderboard.
My man carries.
Yeah, he carries us in that game. We carry him in Dark Souls and shit like that. So it evens out. So yeah, the Liza P, he would summon every time because he didn't care, and that's fine, whatever, however you want to play. But he kept telling us, yeah, you can't beat this boss without a summon, dude. You need a summon. He kept saying it, pissing us off, and we're like, nah, dude, nah, I'm gonna beat this one without it. And then it just turned into just the whole game. We just did the whole game without it, and
he played
pretty
it
good
first, right?
Me? What?
No, he played it first, right?
Oh yeah, he was playing it. He was like 4 bosses in before you and I even touched it.
Yeah, and that's why he was like, "Yeah, you need a summon for this one."
Yeah. So he was on the train way before us, but yeah, it was,
and it made us better players because of it.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to go back to Dark Souls 1. Like once I'm getting like kind of tired out of Liza P and I exhaust
the thing
all the
about
dialogue
Liza P's
and everything.
parries is that it's really on the nose. Dark Souls, there's a little delay sometimes.
Right, but it's different, and there's a delay. But what Liza P has taught me is
forces
that and forced me to understand parrying way better in general. So I feel like I can go to Dark Souls, get that timing down, and I could probably be a beast.
Yeah.
An even bigger beast than I already am at that fucking game. So I'm excited to go see if that's true or if I'm full of shit.
I guess we better do another playthrough soon.
Yeah. Look out for Eddie's stream or my stream of when we try and beat Dark Souls. That's awesome, actually. I just realized you and I could both stream that. So we can both have streams running of
that's true.
Us racing each other.
Again. We can do like an all boss race.
We could put more stakes on it though. We could do we have to beat we not only beat the game, but we have to beat all the bosses. Every boss. Like I mean Gwendolyn too, that piece of shit.
Oh
like,
shit.
We have to Sin or
right.
Not Sin. Sif.
Sif isn't optional.
He's not bad. Huh?
You have to get I guess you can grab the ring for the 4 kings without fighting Sif, right? Or without beating him.
You don't. He's optional. But he's a big part of the story still.
Yeah.
Like if you want to kill him or let him live. But
no skipping the gaping dragon and the capper demon.
That stupid fucking butterfly that I always skip, bro. I've probably killed that thing only a handful of times in my whole experience with that game.
The Drake on the bridge. We'll have to fight that.
The Drake. Oh yeah.
I like fighting the butterfly. It's a decent amount of souls early game.
Sure it is, but when it's early, that thing kills you so fast. It has some weird moves. I mean, sure you can summon, but when we do our playthrough, I feel like we're not going to be able to summon.
No, you don't want to.
I don't think, because did we summon for that last playthrough we did?
I think we did, but that was like 2.5 years ago. That's crazy. New PC though, Sam. Everybody, watch out. BreakNeckSam. Are you gonna? Are you thinking about streaming on Twitch or YouTube?
I don't think I can do it on YouTube yet.
I feel like anybody can.
I swear, I thought you had to have like a certain set amount of subs or something.
Oh, maybe. Well,
I don't.
We'll look
maybe
into
I'm wrong.
it.
I don't know, but yeah, we'll look into it. But I mean, for the moment, at least to start, I'm down to just do it on Twitch for now. I don't know. I don't.
Mine will be on YouTube.
You're going straight. Okay, sweet.
Well, it'll be on YouTube and TikTok. Because I've been simul streaming on both.
I don't know, actually. I've never thought of why I wouldn't want to stream on another platform, I guess.
I don't know. Twitch is kind of stinky.
He hasn't been doing great for sure. But people are excited though about Twitch. I do know this, that the competition's starting to pick up. Like, so they have to start getting some pushback. Like Twitch is going to start having pushback on like their fucking stupid regulations. I
think they're starting to allow people to stream on other platforms at the same time.
That was the big one that just came out, actually. Yeah, which is they're allowing. They just don't want you to be like, hey, go leave Twitch right now and be my YouTube chatter. Like, they don't want you to do that. Like,
because that was a big thing with Ninja. Ninja was like, I'm not going to stream on Twitch when I can stream on 8 other platforms and have 8 times the views.
Yeah, he's crazy, he's psycho, but it works. Whatever.
Yeah, so exciting stuff. We're ramping in. I need to do another.
Yeah, I want to stream like just want to be casual streamer. I want to have I already
start uploading some YouTube shorts.
What?
Said you should start uploading some YouTube shorts.
So that's my big thing. That's my big hook I want for this. Like the thing that I want to try to have fun with this experience that I'm gonna have soon is I want to make. So while I'm streaming, I want it to be I want it to be casual, but for a lot of it, but like on the weekends, I want like streams that I'm performing almost like I'm doing shit. Like I'm actively trying to entertain the void. I understand I'm not going to have anybody watching. So knowing that, I'm going to be entertaining myself and the camera for YouTube shorts and TikToks and whatnot. So I'm hoping to have like
cut the clips up. I see.
Some nice little clips. Like, so it doesn't feel like I'm just, because I understand something with, I mean, you do too. All of us know when we stream and no one's watching, it is discouraging. It's like you're in your head. Why even perform? Like, what am I doing? Like, just sit there quietly and play it. But if you're doing it and recording it, and you can make some clips, I feel like that's little bit more motivational. Like it'll help me. Yeah, it'll help me keep going and push through the nothingness, which is what I always struggle with. When I don't see any progress for more than like a week, I'm just kind of like, not meant to be.
Yeah, you have to learn how to talk to yourself, which is a tough thing to get into.
Yeah, it's not even like I can talk to myself, I guess. I just don't like talking to myself, like knowing that I don't know, just knowing that no one else is watching. I don't know. It's weird, but and it's like, oh, there's an easy way to not feel that way. Just don't stream. And I always end up doing that. So I'm going to try to not do it this time.
We'll get there.
Really crack down. That's why I made that comment privately to you. And I was like, this is my big moment where I'm going to really try and put effort into this. And if it doesn't work out this time, it's not meant to be. Fuck it.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm trying to, the reason why I took a year break off from the podcasts and stuff was because, well, one, nobody was watching. And two,
that's true.
Started to gain some traction on TikTok, so I focused on that a little bit, and now I have 10,000 more followers on TikTok than I did a year ago, which is fucking crazy. I'm at like 11.5K, which sounds like a big number.
Which I think will really help me out. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead. Keep going.
No, it sounds like a big number, but on TikTok, it's kind of not.
I'm glad you're aware of that.
Impressive. I'm really trying to funnel the audience over, but anytime I make a video about YouTube content on TikTok, it gets 200 views and stops.
It's almost like TikTok is making sure no one sees that.
Maybe.
Because TikTok is cancer, and they want your attention span to stay being 2 seconds.
Yeah.
You ever find yourself on TikTok too? This is actual cancer, what I'm about to say. Like when you're in need of content so bad, like if you're just like on your break at work or something, and you find yourself, the videos aren't even loading yet. And you're like, your head in your head,
you're
like,
ready to scroll.
Yeah, you're like, I don't think I'll like that. I don't think I'll like that. I don't think I'll like that. And it doesn't look interesting. Like you're just looking so like violently for something, but you don't know what you're looking for. You just need more. A
big thing now sick. Too is with the whole TikTok shop thing. It's so fucking saturated with people trying to sell shit to you.
Yeah.
So you'll have a sponsored post, then you'll have an ad, and then you'll have somebody promoting their TikTok shop.
Yeah.
They'll be like, I can't believe TikTok's selling this for 50% off. How can they do that? And they said it. They're selling it. Like they know.
Yeah.
Or I
know.
They'll be like,
it's annoying as fuck.
TikTok sent me this, or I don't leave the house without this. It's on the TikTok shop. Go check it out. So my ADHD brain has been programmed to scroll more often now because I'm trying to avoid all these fucking ads. And like, it's really sad because there's some creators on there that like made cool content or made relatable content that have just totally sold out. And now anytime I see them, I just roll my eyes because all they do is make TikTok shop content. There's this guy, not to burn any bridges, but his account's like 1980s gamer or something. He would make like videos like, oh, dude, let's go play a video game. Oh, we need something new. Let's go to the rental store. And then he would like make little stories about that and make you feel nostalgic or whatever. Fun stuff. But then every video he makes now, and I guess he started funneling it over to like a second account, but he still does it on the main account. Everyone that I see scrolling, at least, is still a TikTok shop ad. He'll be like, this is my blah, blah, blah gaming system. And he's just like advertising consoles that are just loaded up with stolen ROMs and emulators.
Oh, yeah. I've been seeing those too. I might have honestly seen the same dude.
And I commented on it too. But I was like, dude, I love advertising stolen ROMs. That's pretty cool. And like,
you see, like it goes beyond. Like, I know this is like new, what he's like, what people like him are doing and all that. But it's like it's just TikTok. That's just what it is. It's like this is the thing I can't stand about TikTok.
And TikTok promotes the TikTok shop stuff. That's why they do it. And plus, they get a cut. But
well, no, yeah, of course they're gonna fucking promote it then. But also like I don't know. It's like everything on TikTok is a niche now. It's like it's just like I don't know. It's kind of going off topic a tiny bit, but like it's just another fucking reason to hate it. It's like not you. I'm not saying you, but like just in general.
I know what you're gonna say.
You start out, you're making some, little things, whatever. But what you really start to find that sticks is a niche and a personality where you do the exact same thing every single fucking time. And if you go to their profile, it's nothing but the same fucking punchline.
You have to run it into the ground.
It is the same punchline, not necessarily the same setup, but it's always the same punchline. And for some reason, we as a species, we as consumers of TikTok are just fine with this. I just think because so many of us still just sit there and consume this.
Well, that's like me
from a person
with the tip videos. Like,
no, it's worse than that. You do it every now and then. You're kind of feeding into TikTok's cancer.
I had to put an end to it because I didn't want to keep making that shit. And every video I made that wasn't relating to it, all of the comments were about it.
It's fine every once in a while. And you got to see it firsthand with the comments. They want more. They want more of the same thing. Give me more of it. It's fine, whatever. But like I don't know. To want that only all the time, like just to feel safe in your algorithm of just getting the same guy doing the same punchline every other time, it makes me shut the app down. Like a lot. I just don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like TikTok half the time.
Yeah,
like
I
take breaks, like week breaks from TikTok sometimes. Just because I can't stand it.
The Sud Scrubber looks like a cool product and all, and before TikTok Shop came out, I was actually interested in buying it, but I see that shit so much every day that I don't want to buy it now. I don't care. Multiple times a day.
Yeah.
I'll see somebody talking about the Sud Scrub. I don't care.
Everyone, dude. Everyone wants to drop ship on fucking TikTok. Yeah. It's not even drop shipping at that point, but it basically is, right?
No, because it goes right to the manufacturers and they send it out. It's not like
it's more legal drop shipping.
I guess
it's way more legal.
The thing is you have to people don't do this, but under the contract or whatever, because I looked into it, you have to like disclose that you're paid to like say it or whatever, or you get a cut.
I see.
People don't say that though.
Okay, so it's a little better, I guess. But yeah, like what you were saying, like 10 minutes ago about the dude that's all he makes now on his channel is like the emulator videos. Like just fucking buy this thing. It's crazy. Look at it.
My ADHD is cured. I have this fidget right here. It's available at the TikTok shop. Like, okay.
Like
remember when you made stuff that made people happy?
Dude, you should.
That was way more dramatic than I wanted.
Jesus, it to be. Dude, you should clip this and then tag him on TikTok with this fucking video. Get in some clout, bro. Get in some clout. Get famous that way.
Not the drama.
That's how you do it, bro. That's how you do it.
I guess.
What's he gonna fucking say?
Nothing. I guess I don't really care what he has to say. What am I going to get
catches
canceled?
wind of it? He'll say some shit. He'll send a lot of his
comment
viewers
section
over.
agrees with me.
There you go. You'd pull a lot of his fans. Take his fans from him.
That might not be a bad idea. What's funny is that somebody commented on a video I made like 4 or 5 months ago, maybe even longer, and they tagged him in it. I mean, he didn't. I don't think he saw it, but
big timed him.
Yeah. But it's just interesting.
I don't know. TikTok is a fucking cesspool. But yeah, I don't know. We don't have to talk about it. I'm sure I'm in the wrong right now for this, but it's just how I feel. Like I don't like seeing accounts just funneling the same exact video every fucking time just because they need the clicks, they need the views.
We all know
love it.
The biggest perpetrator that you're talking about.
Who? World of T-shirts? I'm just kidding.
No, the guy that
his niche is being an alcoholic. But go ahead.
The guy that got famous for posting 3,000 videos of him going, "I'm stronger, I'm smarter,
dude,
I'm better."
I swear to God, that was the
tipping point.
Yeah, something shifted in the air that day when I realized that he had 300 videos of him doing that. Because once I was acknowledging it and I was on his page, like looking at it and complaining about it to you guys, I was like, look at this fucking bullshit, bro. He has so much fucking fame from just doing the same thing. I was like really into it. I was really pissed. And then my whole feed was just people doing their niche. And I think I ruined it for myself, honestly.
Fucked up
because now that's all I see. Like another one is this dude. I'm gonna call him out right now. I don't give a fuck. We're not famous enough, so he'll never see it. But the fucking guy with the long ass thumb.
Oh
yeah, I'm calling you out, bitch. Remember when we went to the beach together? I bet you don't. But here I am. What's up? If you ever see this, which you won't, but. That's good. That's a good thing. But yeah, every single fucking one of your videos, got to make sure the thumb's involved because that's what gets you attention. You got to make sure you flex the thumb up. Whoa, crazy. Look at that. Also, I play Siege sometimes. Can you guys watch my streams? Sorry. That's literally it's just this whole TikTok. It's just another example of just what it's another example. I'm stronger, I'm big. Like, and then there's the new guy. No one knows who I'm talking about, but he's really fucking popular. I wish I could hold on. Hold on. Live right now.
Hey,
we're not live, but I'm gonna find him right now. Hold on.
Yeah. I like how Sam went to the beach with the thumb guy and then has a vendetta. I'm kidding. Sam went to the beach with him before TikTok was even a thing.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. They made out a little bit.
Yeah. I fingered him.
He fingered you. With his long thumb. It would feel better if
he did it. Ha
ha. But yeah, it's frustrating. TikTok is just, it's not where I want to be. I want to make more interesting stuff over here, but platforms, audiences, whatever. It's the grind. We always get into it on this fucking podcast.
Which letter?
Sorry.
We don't have to get into it all the time, but I would like to quit my job eventually and do this full time so I can do actually cool stuff. Go on.
Isn't that concerning?
So
the guy, the podcast clip guy where he is deadpan.
Yeah. He literally just looks like he's faded out of his mind. That's the joke. He's saying some crazy shit.
Yeah.
He doesn't respond.
I've definitely seen
he just goes
10 of the same joke.
Yeah. And no, it's like, dude.
Well, me scrolling, I've seen it. You've probably seen more.
This is the part that I think I get mad at. I
just
do this to myself.
That's how you do it. No original ideas.
This is why I get mad. I go to their profiles and I just look at how they're all the same, and then I get mad at them that they have 2.2 million followers for saying, "Isn't that concerning?" 500 times. And I guess it's like jealousy to an extent that people can do this shit and just have fans, these loyal fans that fucking like, "Isn't that concerning?" Fire, fire, fire emoji, fire emoji. 29,000 likes on this one comment that says, "Isn't that concerning?" The butt of every joke. Sorry. That's okay. Getting off TikTok. So yeah, I don't know. Just shit like that. I'm over the way TikTok runs. I like YouTube way more. I like a little bit longer form content that is, entertaining. I don't care for like the quick one-liners and niches. That's all.
It does suck that YouTube Shorts, unless I'm mistaken, YouTube Shorts, you can only upload videos that are up to a minute. So if I edit a video that's like a minute and a half and post it to TikTok, it has to get cut on YouTube Shorts or posted in parts, and that kind of stinks. But yeah, how are you enjoying the new podcast space, the new background, Sam?
Yeah. It's fun. It's good. Yeah.
You like the room? It's a pretty comfy room. There's a little bit of garbage, but
no, it's good. It's
nice sign.
Yeah, I thought it looked nice. Is that it? I like the thumbnails are cool.
I do too. I really like the thumbnails.
Yeah, they're cool.
When are we gonna record One Piece again? No.
No. Look, me and you we need to talk privately about that because I don't know. Because
we can definitely talk more privately about it later, but I'm thinking we might need to just completely change the format of the show, change it up into arcs, and then just release them when we watch them.
I think that's like a good way to give the series justice and to help our sanity. Because look, I don't mind. I literally don't mind. I think it would be fun for me to. I think it would be fun for me to come in still and do your podcast a bunch, but like not. I don't want it to be my set schedule. And like putting another podcast on top of this one.
It's already tough.
That also isn't my, like, I don't know. Because
it's my content, whatever, and nobody watches it still.
No, and that sucks. I always want to leave that part out because I don't. It's truly like, I mean, even if it was doing like good numbers, yeah, it'd probably be a different outcome. I'd probably be doing it, but
because then you can funnel some stuff into you greedy bastard.
Well, then then there's like a way to like benefit from it, but like this is where it gets weird because like saying all that is shitty, but like I don't know, man. Like it sucks going to work every day, and then it's like, oh, I want to stream, I want to do this, I gotta make time for my girlfriend, and it's like
I gotta go to the gym.
Yeah, the gym, dude. I'm not gonna lie, the gym is a big step when you're in this lifestyle. Like it does take part of your day up, and you feel it. It takes a lot of your energy away, and it consumes a little bit more of your day than you're used to.
We'll get there.
But it's like
support me on Patreon so I can quit my job.
But I think I like your idea, I will say, and I think we can talk about this more and actually figure it out. But I like the arc idea better.
And we can make longer episodes.
Yeah, and it's like I like the idea that it'll
not end. Do it all the time.
That it'll end at some point because there's not an unlimited amount of arcs like there is an unlimited amount of fucking episodes.
It's the same amount of episodes though.
No, I know, but we could the podcast will
a lot
have
less recording
episodes. That's what I mean.
Or we might have to break up a couple of arcs because some arcs are like 100 episodes, you know?
Sure, but yeah, no, I mean like I don't know. It'll be
Water 7. Water 7's like so good, and we stopped in the worst part. We stopped at a very emotional part.
I will say that we did stop at the absolute worst time possible. But
thanks.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
We'll get there.
It seems more exciting though to do it in larger episodes.
I think it'll work better. Because we can watch it at our own pace.
Like every single week, that whole thing is just, it's too much on. And I'm not even just on me and like me and Hunter. It's like,
God rest his soul.
Yeah, it's like you too. Like just having it's the same thing applies to you. It's like when you're putting so many stories, so much effort into something that that no one's seeing.
It's a little discouraging.
It's like, I don't know. Yeah. It's like it just feels like I'm kind of it's kind of like there's a cool sentimental element to it. Like it's like a photo album. Like I'm putting all these stories into a photo album, but there's more of a point that needs to be addressed. And that's the lack. Like we need people to see the stories. Cause like,
yeah,
I feel like I could go on another channel and say all these stories again.
because people see them. Yeah. And then there's the fear of like getting all your good stuff out early, but I don't know.
And that's what I feel like. I feel like I did that already.
One Piece.
I don't know about Hunter or you, but like I feel like I fucking gave you everything I have. And it's all in the first 60 episodes. Everybody, if any of you fuckers from TikTok are watching this, go watch the first 60 episodes. Have something to fucking watch at work because all my shit's there.
It's all on Spotify.
All my shit is in those episodes. So go watch that. There's some funny shit in those episodes.
Do you wanna start watching One Piece again?
Sure, but yeah,
we're gonna restart Water 7, I think.
If I'm gonna be honest, I ran out of Hunter x Hunter, and I'm kind of craving I'm kind of craving one of the big threes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I am unfortunately probably going to start watching One Piece again soon.
Okay. It might be a good idea to start a couple episodes back from where you were at.
Dude, I'm not a fucking toddler. I know. I'm not going to start right where I am because it's too important.
Because like some sad shit happened.
No. Oh yeah. No, I know. I know what it is too, but I want to see it again.
Yeah.
I do want to see it again. I know exactly what you're talking about, and I'm gonna
rewatch
all that.
Jujutsu Kaisen's fucking amazing, of course.
It is peak.
So good.
Absolute peak.
Our anime list episode, it's still up there. It's still 10. Like,
yes.
10 out of 10. What did you think of, real quick, we can finish it off with this. What did you think of Hunter x Hunter?
I thought also peak, but in a way I didn't expect.
It is very good.
It is very, very good.
The power system's a little confusing, but some people say it's the best power system in all of anime.
Yeah. I liked it near the end once I understood it more.
Yeah, it is a little confusing. At the tower when they're like, here's Nen and all this other shit.
That part was really hindering my experience with the show, but once I got past that and I had that annoying knowledge of what it was, and I was like kind of annoyed by it, and it started to pick up with like the fights and like the better explanations and like the cooler character, like because there's so many characters in the show, and a lot of them are so cool in the way they use Nen and just use their powers in general. So it was more interesting to hear. So it just gets better overall. Like I literally stopped watching the show like probably 5 or 6 years ago now. I don't remember exactly when, but I remember I tried to watch it and I got halfway through the fucking Hunter exam. And for some reason, I was not having it. I was not having that show for some reason. I turned that shit off. Damn. But no, this time around, I loved it.
What are some of your favorite bits and pieces or parts, arcs, whatever?
All right, my personal favorite is probably the normiest thing I'll ever say, and it's the ants.
That is.
Everyone fucking else probably loves that.
It's the general consensus. There is some divide about it, and I am part of that divide.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Before you say it, let me guess what it is. You're not a fan of Muram. Is that his name?
Miriam, something like that. No, I actually don't have a problem with that. My biggest issue is that in the mid. What?
Is there a way we can pause, like literally pause this? I have to shit right now. Like I can't hold it. Like I'm clenching my ass cheeks. I tried to make it the whole way.
Oh.
We have to finish this conversation. What do we do?
Okay, just leave it recording.
Just leave it going. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm on Metamucil. It's going to be so fast. Leave that in.
That's another
I'm going right now.
Fun fact between us. Starting with me, started taking fiber. That psyllium husk fiber. Mix it with some drink, chug that shit down before a meal. And let me tell you, my shits have not been more pristine. Like I'm not one of those people that have had an issue with it to begin with, but like now it just slides right out. It's so good. No more infinite wipies. Like it's perfect. Another fitness hack. Health and fitness. Take fiber. They take fiber. A lot of the fiber out of the foods we eat nowadays, like breads and stuff, like the wheat that they use, they take out like a lot of the fibrous parts of that. So we don't really get all the digestive, probiotics or prebiotics that we need. So you kind of need to get that back. Take fiber, everybody. This episode is sponsored by fiber.
every fucking time I eat corn, the next day my shit has blood in it.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know what that's about. Anyways, Muram, what about him?
Meruem, I think is his name. No.
Malubeb, shut the fuck up.
My biggest problem with the Chimera Ant arc is that somewhere like halfway through, it just drags on so long. I felt like it dragged. It was just a little bit longer than it needed to be. Like there was a period of like 10 to 15 episodes that I kind of just wasn't feeling it.
So I kind of
that's my
understand what you're
issue.
talking about. Was it directly after you know who dies?
Kinda. Yeah.
Like the
a little bit
first
after
kill?
that. Yeah.
Because I understand that because they literally they edged us to the max, and then and then Gon gets knocked out and taken away, and then the next 15 episodes is nothing.
Yeah.
The next 15 to 20 episodes is literally just hyping up the villains and how strong they are, and just how the strength difference was unfathomable, and I was so interested in it. It was so awesome how they did it.
All of the stuff before that was amazing, and the stuff at the end of the arc is amazing, but somewhere in the middle it lost me.
The thing that there was a fight with the king. There was a fight with him that I liked, but after that fight, it was kind of done. That was it. Like that wasn't the what was the climax? I didn't think was the climax of the king. That's my issue with it. Because it kind of felt like it was just too quick. Like someone with that amount of power, the way he went out was so it was like silly almost. But I mean, I don't want to spoil anything about it because it's not the point. It's like, I don't know. I understand why it was like cute. It was like a cute way to go out, I guess. But like it didn't feel like him, you know? It didn't feel like that should have been him there going out the way he did. But whatever. I mean, his fate was sealed at some point.
Yeah, at some point.
And I understand like that's another argument to make of,
spooky.
The king?
No, the guy that fought him at the end, he turned spooky. But anyways, other than that,
it's a fucking good show.
Yeah, some other parts that I liked. I liked the last arc too. That was fun. Some of the York New City stuff was cool. The card game was all right when they were on Greed Island.
Card game was fun.
That was fine. The tower wasn't too bad. I liked that a little bit because they learned shit and things started to change. And there was the fight with Gon and the Predator.
Yeah, the Power Predator,
which was fun. I actually really enjoyed the Hunter exams too.
I thought the end, like the middle / end of the Hunter exams was good, and then I thought the whole what's his name, he's not in the show much near the end, I don't know his name, I forget, the blondie,
Kurapika,
his
revenge arc.
Yeah, his revenge arc was cool because I liked that group of villains, and I liked
the Phantom Troop are all really cool.
So they're all unique in their own way. They kind of have Akatsuki vibes, but you know.
Yeah, I like the part where they're like Gon and Killua are like trailing them, and then they find out. The guy looks at them, and they both freak out because they're like, "Oh, fuck!"
And then they try to run and immediately get grabbed. And I don't know. It was interesting just seeing I love the display of power that they show in like throughout, like the way they show the power, and then like later on, they show the power of the ants because the Phantom Trope have trouble fighting them, and then like the Guardians come out
The power
And you're like,
power
"Holy
scaling
shit."
with the ants is a little kind of crazy. That
It's fucking ridiculous.
they're just like
but
that
I
much
loved it.
stronger, and they were just born yesterday. But I guess they're just a superior species. So
Thinking about like the logistics of how they were possible is one thing, but it's like, I don't know. The show's goofy already. It's like, it's not One Piece goofy, but it's like,
and there's a whole dark continent left to be explored.
So that's the other thing that's really getting me excited for the show is that when it eventually comes back, they have this whole thing with Gon and his dad about like,
who knows if it will though.
Him wanting to go see more, and everyone's saying it's hinting to the dark continent.
The dark continent and that's is full of shit worse than the ants.
Yeah, apparently and I don't know how factual this is. I heard this, but I didn't hear it. I heard it from a person that isn't necessarily a reliable source. He said that there's like a ranking, like some type of ranking system with, and what's the cat's name? The cat guardian.
Oh, starts with a P.
Starts with a P. Yeah, it starts with a P. I don't know what the name is.
I forget what his name is.
But she's like a C or something. There's like she's a C in like
pretty sure
in regard to the fucking dark continent or something. And then it got me hyped, but it's also possibly a lie, so I don't know.
No, that sounds like it might be right. Wouldn't you know, right now, though, in the manga, Gon isn't even the main character.
I got vibes of that. Like, their main character.
The main character right now is Kurapika.
Yeah. So, I felt like that could be a thing that happens. Like, it could go between the three.
I mean, yeah, they are all split up. I'm assuming Gon is the main character for a little bit after the anime leaves off, but right now it's not.
Yeah, it's like because Kurapika wasn't in the last 3 fucking arcs.
Neither really was Leorio. He showed up to punch Gon's dad.
Yeah, which was cool, I guess. Didn't expect that. They
keep you guessing. That part.
Yeah, they keep you guessing on this show sometimes. But
he took it.
Yeah. I don't know. Overall, I don't have much else to say about the show.
It's really good.
It's really good. I'm excited to see where it goes later on. If hopefully the dude, whoever made it, gets better or whatever the fuck's wrong or why he stopped.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think he's starting to draw again, but we might only get like 1 chapter before he takes another hiatus.
But
I think we're pretty good to wrap it up for this one.
Yeah,
feels good to be back. Yeah, speaking of diets, we have to both eat.
Yeah,
but good to be back. If anybody made it to the end, thank you. Like really, thank you. Especially now, it means a lot. It does a lot for us too. So, thanks everybody for watching. If you want to go see Sam's stuff, he has a new PC. He still has to get a couple of things before he starts streaming. I think he's looking into a webcam and stuff, but he has to recover a little bit. But BreakNeckSam on YouTube and Twitch and TikTok.
It's all the same. Just BreakNeckSam. Learn it. Suck on it. Just, fucking just want me like I want you,
Exactly.
Want me, baby. That's all I have to say. Bye.
We'll see you in the next one.